is rated GE. It is suitable for general family viewing.
All right, so literally vitunguu zimeniendea kwa maji, tumetoka kukatakata vitunguu. Si hata si hatujatoka kukatakata vitunguu. Julius or Julio, whichever way you want to call him, is the one who's been cutting this vitunguu. So I've been asking him, sazili anakatakata vitunguu kama vile si ulia machozi inaku affect. Yeye usikia. Wewe usikia ukikatakata vitunguu machozi?
It takes a while.
It takes a while. You know, like 10 minutes later amekatakata hizi vitunguu amemaliza, tumepiga story ndio ananiambia ndio nasikia kitunguu inaanza.
Sasa hiyo ndio makali imeisha.
Mimi nimeshalia machozi nimemaliza. Yeah. So yes, this evening we'll be having food, or we'll be enjoying a meal, at Julio's home. Tumemtafuta literally tukampata, and we said hatutakupata tu kwa barabara, we'll come to your home and we will enjoy a meal that has been prepared by you. Exactly that. So welcome to Beyond the Limit, and of course this evening we're having TikTok sensation, but not just a TikTok sensation, but basically a gentleman that is doing so much with his life despite the challenges that he has. You could be knowing him. If you do not know him, then here is the chance for you to know that there's so much to life beyond your troubles. My name is Linda Alela, and Julius is our guest. We are his guest, Julio.
Yeah.
Julio.
Like Julio, naitikia.
Mimi kuna friend anaitwa Julio. Tunamuitanga Julio. No, unataka kutuleta ile wa Spanyol, Julio. Or it's actually Julio by the way in real sense, but hapa Kenya man tuchukue Julius. All right, so how are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for welcoming us to your heaven.
You're welcome.
And we're here to listen to your story that is all out there, but also just get to know how you're living life, how you're managing, how you're doing it, and perhaps sell some element of hope out there.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, for
so briefly for the people who do not know you, wale wako TikTok sana. Beyond TikTok sensationalization and all that. What else do you do? And who are you?
Who am I? I'm many things.
Yes, very many things.
Many things, yeah. I'm Julius Mbura, aka Julio, or Julio.
Julio.
Yeah. And I am I'm an advocate, and an advocate of even disability rights, professionally a lawyer, and I work for an organization called Enable. We empower persons with disabilities through assistive technology, digital accessibility. Literally what I am online. Okay. That is what we try to, give to persons with disabilities from a young age, from a foundational level. So at Enable, I'm the advocacy officer, head of legal, head of computer assistive technology. And apart from that, I review cars by touch and feel, and that's why Julio comes in. It's sort of like my alter ego. And anything daredevil, like driving, riding motorbike, skating, ice skating, going on hikes, cooking, baking, everything.
Cooking, please let's not forget that we're here to cook. This very day we're here to cook. Maybe later on we will dance a bit. Maybe later on we'll just show him the car that we have come with. Tuone kama atatuambia ni gari gani. I was just about to ask him what happened with you and cars and all that, but we're glad that you're doing so much, and I mean that's the beauty of life. So please tuingie jikoni tusisahau kupika nitoke hapa kama sijakula. So Julio, we're telling us what he prepares for us, but of importance in all this, we just get to hear his story. This is not the first time I'm meeting him. This is the second time I'm meeting him.
Yes.
And so I was just trying to struggle to myself, thinking nitaji introduce ni mwambie, by the way, should I meet or anything? Yo, man calls me by name, and I'm like, Allah, amenikumbuka sauti and all that. That's quite impressive. So, tukiendelea kupika. Speak to those people who, now that you say you champion for rights for persons with disability, uambie why? Why do you see it necessary to champion for that? Who are you? Because mtu akikuona hivi anafikiri uko tu sawa.
Yeah, actually what I have is an invisible disability. Most people don't understand. I get so many comments, hey, unajifanya. I had to reply to a lady who said that nakosoa Mungu, I'm pretending to be blind na Mungu atanipunish. So I actually responded, I think losing my sight twice is punishment enough.
Twice?
Yeah.
So, hey, manze God haizi kakupunish na ingine tena.
Bana, So my thing in life has always been not to limit myself.
Right.
Because of my circumstances or the situation I'm in, and looking at life in a positive way. Like every day you wake up, you refresh your intentions, and you put positivity as the epitome of your life.
Right, beautiful. So acquired blindness.
Yes.
Yes. Briefly about that, so that people can get to understand. You know, sio kila mtu TikTok squeeze in as much as it's a TikTok generation.
Yeah. Acquired blindness. So there are two types of blindness.
Yeah.
There's born blind, where you're born when you're blind, you know, and there's acquired blindness. Acquired now is, you know, through accident, medical, and mine is through medical. I have a condition. It's called retinitis pigmentosa, and it affects the back of the eye. So when you look at me, you'd think I can see you because everything on the outer side of the eye is intact. But the problem comes in at the back of the eye. So everything in front is functional. Everything at the very back is functional. The optic nerves, they are alive, but the problem comes in at the retina. So retina is like the linkage between the lens and the optic nerves.
All right, so that gets you not seeing.
Yes.
Well, you can trust that he actually isn't seeing. But can you feel me?
Yeah, I can feel.
I can feel the movement.
Yeah.
So he's preparing us something small to eat. Anakatakata vitunguu, anakatakata tomatoes. Hata haangali macho sura yake iko side ingine.
Literally story to
you know? Yeah. That's a nice one to prepare nini?
Hapa tuna prepare omelette, breakfast setting.
The simplest, yes.
And some tea.
Yeah.
Alafu there is bread. I know you love bread.
I am a lover of bread. How did you know? How did you know that I love bread? I'm okay when I follow TikTok.
Kidogo tu nifanya background check.
Yes, that's nice. It's important, you know, when you're going to meet someone, you must do background check. So born up to this very point and now working with Enable. What is this one driving factor that has kept you going? Because I'm imagining if you were born blind, it could have been easy to accept that. More than it is easy to accept the fact that you are ulikuwa unaona vizuri and then all of a sudden, boom, you can't.
Thing about life, and I've come to learn about, you know, the fact that nothing is permanent. You know, one day you're like this, the following day, situations change. Circumstances can come from nowhere, but it depends with who you are on the inside. When I lost it the first time, very dark, in a very dark period, my family and I.
At what age?
10 years.
10.
Yeah. Got it back, you know. Started reviving my dreams and goals. Then I was severely low vision up until 2019. Then lost it again. So that's why I'm talking about permanence. Like nothing is permanent, you know. And you should have the grace of adjusting to the new reality and being able to, you know, stand on your feet despite anything. And that is what keeps me moving, because no day is same.
That's true. Yeah. So are you under any sort of medication? And I mean, do you have hope that you could have it revived again, or at this point it's been declared down?
So the condition I have is very aggressive.
Okay.
It's a genetic condition.
Genetic?
Yeah, it's genetic.
Okay.
But when it comes to like seeing again, it's not like guaranteed, but even like doctors are not sure. Actually, okay. Yeah, let me.
You want us to help or you go?
I'm good.
Okay. Nice.
Don't play with fire.
Ooh, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So at this point, even doctors don't know. So it's very hard to say if it can come back, because it's very erratic. So we are not sure if it will come back. But all in all, I don't attach my happiness to sight and everything.
So that means you're under medication, like every time you have to see a doctor just to
I'm not under any medication. And it's only when like I have like extreme there's a time I used to have like migraines. That is only time that I get on medication.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Because
when you say it's genetic, anybody else in your family that
No.
has experienced this?
No, because it's very dominant in men.
Okay.
And so it might go down. They're not even sure. Okay, it will go down my generations, but it will manifest like in the third, fourth generation.
It must break your heart to imagine that they will have to. Okay, well, after all, you're living life. But let's just be honest for a moment.
Yeah.
It's not like 101% like you would.
Yeah.
Unasikiza ama?
Nasikiza, yeah.
Oh. Okay. Lakini usipime kadogo sana. Ongeza kitu. Okay. Tulipaswa mayai ngapi? Like, okay, this should be fine anyway. Again, mafuta mingi is not so good.
Yeah.
So this is good,
So, to some level,
Yeah.
I got affected knowing that, I'll have to pass it down to my kids and all, but it's also something that you're not in control of, and you cannot beat yourself up over things that you can't really control.
There's much, medication and research that is going on. Do they ever say that, well, this could be arrested at an early stage, in a way?
Yeah, so I'm speaking to a few doctors, even overseas, to see how the modern technology can be, infused in the whole thing, and if there can be a chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how has it been like now, just dealing with people and how they appreciate you and how they receive you?
Yeah.
Thankfully you're working somewhere where they appreciate you and also helping other people. How has it been like?
It's been good, most part of it, and I'd say I'm privileged enough to be where I am and to have the platform that I have.
Yeah.
And my goal in life is to impact lives, and to give hope, to be like a symbol of hope and strength. Yeah, so for everything that I do, knowing that someone somewhere will see or hear of what I'm doing, and that will ignite something in them. Either, you are passionate about something, you lost it, or you're struggling with something, or you're sort of like doubting your skills, then you get to understand that there's so much more.
Yeah, to life than there. So right, this should be ready. So I think tunaweza weka ndani. Well, I'm not the cook, I'm not the chef, he is. So he knows what's best. Hii mafuta nafikiri imeiva.
Bado. Yeah.
What do you mean bado? See, hata mimi
Unanusa.
Oh. So, unataka sufuria iungue, pani iungue.
You want, when you're pouring,
yes,
iko imefika place yenye
itafura vizuri.
Yeah.
I hear you. So, tuipatie time bado.
It's almost though.
Okay, it's almost, it should be that. Okay, so yes, what are some of the things that you do? I mean, beyond what it is that you work, like Enable, or any other entities that you work. Do people ever reach out to you to go maybe and speak to individuals and give them hope and all that? The other time you had just traveled, was it for? Of course, not getting into your space, sana, lakini nilisikia ulikuwa US juzi.
Last year I did a couple of charity giving white cans to kids who are blind. I also do like motivational talks, speaking engagements for panels, and emceeing. Yeah.
Emceeing, eh?
Yeah.
MC event.
Yeah.
That would be over ambitious. All right. So on this very moment, mayai ikiendelea kuiva. See, we take a short break. We take a quick short break. Mayai itaiva for sure, and then we'll be on the other side enjoying. See a chai tutapika shortly, and so we can enjoy this. Julio, man, I mean, piga stop ataki Julio. Julio, I hope unasikiza hii episode. I'll make sure that Julio, my friend, watches this. So next time ajiite Julio, ache hizo stories za Julio.
Hata mimi msema ni watch.
Hata wewe by the way, watch.
Skiza.
Oh, skiza. Okay, fine. After this short break.
nikuwe na Nissan kama 10 na pia nikuwe menua minibus. Minibus nikoniwa.
Kushinda unaangalia simu ya mzee. Soma Biblia ama ingia kwa washroom ujisugue. Mpaka nimetoa hivi.
I don't know whether any of my children would want to get into the political field. Sijajua bado.
Kila Alhamisi saa 1:30 kuendelea.
Join us on a journey through the concrete jungles and rising skylines, where every beam, every nail tells a story of progress and vision.
In every
Family ndio nakusava ama unajisava ama before tuanze kupiga story hapa tena some more and pick it up from where we had left. Hapa iko chai, I hope unajua.
Okay. Chai.
Sawa, tusi.
Nipige sip ni confirm.
Kama ukonfirm nini? Kama ni chai ama kama ni juice? Sio ni wetu mekia.
Aje ni my pod detergent.
For real, eh?
High school tulikuwa ile time
Okay,
Sunday.
that is sad.
Kwa njaa.
Ulienda shule gani by the way? Okay, si shule gani, but basically ulikuwa at that time of course visually
I was low vision. But of course ukileta detergent ya green unadanganya ni ile kwencha ya ilikuwa inaitwaje? Ile lemon
lime hizo sijui ni wewe nayo
nilipiga moja si.
But that is unfair. Those are your
friends. Nilikuwa na brush meno.
It took long time to talk by the because Bobo ishangi sinio.
Yeah, it was a bad
long time. That was bad, eh? Ulijam now.
We used to prank.
It was fun, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Nyumba yako ni supu. Ebu tuambie like literally how, I mean the sense of touch, the interior, as in uto tu vitu tudogo, the grey, the yellowish, the creamish, the green. Ulita tu interior designer ukamwambia ingia hapo umwambie fanye kitu ama ni basically wewe. Unataka sugar?
No,
okay.
I don't use sugar.
Okay.
Mi usema hata wasi wakiona nimevaa wako like how did you choose your outfit? Inakwanga like even if I can't see, I need to add color into my world.
Yes.
And again, I'm not limited. Looking good. I mean, like I can't stay in this house with very boring colors just because I'm blind. Same thing, niko na bulb. Unaona, that's to me.
No. Kai, uonangi light kabisa, unaonanga light at least.
But I don't like
you don't need it.
I don't need it, yeah.
Wow.
Same thing, I have a screen, but you know, like
but you're on TV. But at least unakuanga na wageni.
Yeah, so it doesn't mean that like I can't, you know, enjoy life and also be in a place where I feel comfortable by choosing what I want in terms of color.
Guess nacheka nini?
Yeah.
So unanunuanga tokens?
Yeah, but ni za socket sana sana.
So socket nazo una charge phone.
Charge phone.
Unajua
stima ikipotea sijui.
For real?
Sitajua. Nitajua zile naenda kucharge ama wifi ikikatika.
Oh my god. Na wewe unajua wifi imekatika kwa simu na
simu si najaribu ku Google ama
una googling aje tebutu ambi like literally I mean how do you use your phone? Text back, do you read your comments zile umetumiwa labda huko kwa online?
Yeah, I'm actually the one who replies to all the comments.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I'm the one who posts. Wow. So that's the power of assistive technology. Okay. So my phone has a screen reader. I think I can use let me show. So this is a meeting.
Okay.
In 6 hours.
Oh, you have a meeting?
I have a meeting.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a virtual meeting.
Okay.
And so it's actually low battery.
Okay.
So it tells me
low battery.
20% remaining. So I close that. So I can literally, you see, I can go 1800 messages. So I can literally send emails, texts, you know, get into social media and do everything by that is a screen reader now. That is voiceover. That's the power of assistive technology.
So at what nimeona braille up and tukule ama tuongee manze because this conversation is really nice. Ebu chukua food hapo kidogo. Sasa na umesema aje utajichukulia unaweza? Tukiendeleanga uniambie historia ya braille if you have all that assistive technology and everything. In this time and age will we ever need people, you know, to study na vitu kama hizo? Because naona kuna hapa kwa meza yako vitu zimeandikwa na hiyo nini. You had to begin learning this at what age?
10 years.
10 years. Let me serve you. At least
Serve me, yeah. Thank you.
Avocado man must be there. Okay.
It's African cheese.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Ati sasa braille ukaanza at 10, eh?
At 10 years.
Okay.
I've learned braille till high school, you know, especially because primary, venye macho ilirudi, I was severely low vision, but I was using, you know, print.
Okay.
But high school, I did pure braille.
Okay. So high school ilikuwa like also special school of sorts, eh?
Yes, school.
So hata mkikunyeshana ni nini sawa tu?
Ni kipofu mwenzako anafanya hivyo.
Oh, nilikuwa nafikiri ni mtu wa kawaida, niko like, oh my goodness, why would someone be so bad, eh? Sawa, So then you transitioned up alafu maybe Campo and all that to become a lawyer. And
so Campo I was using a laptop with a screen reader, like what is on my phone. But high school, yeah, I did pure braille.
Okay. Nice. All right. So here we are.
Yeah.
And you were talking about assistive technology, and now you can manage. Hata Julio alikuwa anasema, do you na Nicole? Me Nicole like call. Okay, but fine. Here you are. We're also going to get to that as a side and do some bit of dancing, understand how you get the moves and all that.
Yeah.
When you say low vision, like literally, say you can see some 2-3 things.
No.
You can't see a thing.
I can see. I was low vision till 2019.
And then completely sasa ni giza or what?
Okay, ni giza, but kukiwa na light.
You can feel kakitu kama nini.
Yeah, like I see whitish kukiwa na mwangaza.
Okay.
Na kukiwa na giza, of course naona giza.
So what is this one thing that you would tell persons out there that would be facing challenges and more so when it comes to elements of disability? What would you tell them? You know, even as they listen to you, because this is beyond the limit. And the idea is to just make them know that. I know out of everything that you've done, you have sold that element of hope. But there's one thing that you probably would wish to tell them.
I'd say at this particular moment, I am proof of what's possible. And knowing that you're capable, more than you give your credit for. Shida yetu ni kujihurumia. And again, trying to compete with others. Yeah. I'd say if you have a disability, first know yourself. Acceptance is very important. Then from there, you embrace who you are. And then beyond that, you just go for it, like anything you want to do. And no one should ever tell you, you know, because I get a lot of cyberbullying. People go online, umse anajifanyanga, umse tupima, you know. And it starts like that, then it gets to a place penye, sasa they start talking nasty, you know. But all in all, hold your head high, you know. No one will ever do that for you. People around you will only support you for what you're passionate about, what you want to do. Even your family, they can only hold your hand, but they can only do that for so long. So I strive for independence, and that's why I do everything that I do. And I strive to show people that, you know, even if this disability was supposed to be a weakness to me, I have turned it around, and I am changing the narrative day by day.
Your family, now that you say this really affected them in a huge way, what do they make? I mean, what they look at you today, and what do they say? What are some of the things that, like, you know what was the point of us even being sad? Because it looks like it comes more of a blessing than what you would have been on normal occasions.
I think when I started breaking the glass ceilings, especially my mom is the biggest supporter of what I do, anything I do. My family sort of like came into my space, you get. So I liberated them, and that has happened even with friends, colleagues, strangers who come into my life. Because I meet people and they're like, kumbe ni ukweli uonangi. I'm like, kwani kuna
why would you want to lie?
Yeah, so I have given them an opportunity to take me for who I am and what I am. So anything I put my mind to, they support me fully.
Wow.
Yeah.
Truth be told though, kuna wale wase who pretend, and I think you've heard those stories. Mtu ako huko kwa barabara at least to get an extra coin. What would you tell this person? Because probably they're wishing themselves something they don't know, just how huge of a magnitude it is.
Yeah. I would say, let me say this. Disability is not a joke.
Yeah.
It's not. Even to see me where I am right now, it has taken a lot.
Yeah.
And I've had to sacrifice so much. For example, during COVID, I burnt this side of my face. trying to learn how to make pancakes.
Wow.
So it's not easy. I've hit walls, I've been run by cars, you know, like over 10 times. When you look at disability and you're trying to take advantage of your disability or even like pretending to have a disability, I think sisi hatuna uwezo. You know, God will deal with you appropriately. But again, don't use your disability to get pity, to get sympathy. Just go out there. Even if you don't have a job, I understand, it's hard. Yeah. But try work with what you have. Then build up on that. Pole pole. Mm-hmm. No one started from 100. You start from 0.
Beautiful. You started by saying that you are very many things. Huh?
Yeah.
So the legal profession and all these other things, magari yako ile pale. Yeah. You do all these things together, or sometimes you just have to put a halt to something and then focus on enable in a step at a time.
I'd say there's a time for everything. Yeah. Like now, when I report to work, it's work. During weekends, I partition my time. Okay. It's car reviews, it's doing hikes, doing daredevil activities here and there, skating, all that. So I have a way of balancing everything. Because like, I think I'm split. I have Julius Mbura, the corporate guy, and I have Julio Supercharge, the daredevil. Okay,
well, so Mr. Daredevil, yeah. I know it can be difficult to eat and talk at the same time. Let's exercise a bit of table manners. As we cross over to the other side, we must dance.
Kwanza umesikia chumvi kwanza.
Yeah, by the way, hey, wacha tu to compliment. This one is well done. Chumvi by this jaongeza. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. I think we close it at this point as we cross over to the other side to dance a bit.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So if I'm showing you, because you can follow my movements. Okay. But when I'm being taught, lazima movement yangu aguze, like aniambie, unafaa ufanye mkono hivi, ufanye hivi. So that way I know how to, and sometimes I just need to feel what they are doing.
Okay.
Ebu nifunze style.
So
I can tell you're waving your body.
Nice. Ukinishika tu hapa, you can tell that I'm doing this. Okay.
Because your upper body and the lower body, they work together. So if you swing the lower body,
you will know that
I'll feel from the yeah. And if you see me walking with someone, I like touching their
the shoulders.
The shoulder.
Yes.
Because the shoulder tells you a lot. Hata kifanya hivi,
amehepa kitu.
So hata una follow the same routine.
Okay.
Yeah. So even when they are wakinua mguu, utafeel. But the recommended for guiding a person who's blind ni hapa. Okay. But I feel disconnected hapa hivi.
Okay.
Because the rest of the body I can't feel it.
Because hapa naweza fanya hivi, naweza utajua.
Na si feel.
But shoulder nikimove, you can tell I am going.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. That was my question. Like, literally nilikuwa nakuja hapa nikijua nitakuuliza wewe unatudanganya. Hata mimi karibu niseme hivyo. Like honestly, it's just that I've met you.
The good thing is I'm a dancer myself.
Yes.
So it's very
easy.
Yeah. So I've always been a dancer all my life. So it's very easy to sort of like get the moves. Na unajua nikishaambiwa step iko hivi, step 2 tutaenda hivi, ukisikia amesema hivi, fanya hivi. Because I'm just blind, I'm not deaf.
That's good. Yeah. So that means it would take so long kitambo get moves.
It depends how complex the moves are.
All right, okay, twende sasa. Go there. My goodness, he's teaching me. Maybe I'm not a dancer, please. Or maybe I am, it's just that I am not in this world of, I don't know. So unanifundisha moja, at least please be kind, be polite. All right. It's the in thing. So kama ujui, hata sijui, but I don't know.